Hey guys, hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Shitij, aka the Rustic Wanderer. In today's vlog, we are talking about a few different things or hobbies that I picked up during the lockdown. So let's get started. So the number one thing that I picked up during the lockdown, which happened to be a combination of the restrictions imposed by the lockdown plus the location where I'm at, was horse riding. So I am a martial artist. I used to train before. I was looking for some martial arts school to resume training, but now that I'm in a smaller region or town, there aren't so many options here. So I was looking for trying out a different sport. Found out that I could learn horse riding and volunteer at the farm as well to help them out and take care of the farm. So it worked out perfectly for me. And I, in fact, have a dedicated vlog. So if you want, you could check out the link in the I button above. There's a full detailed vlog of what's it like to be working at a horse farm and spending time around horses. The second thing that I learned, or in fact, I'm still trying to improve upon it, is inline skating. I'm actually making a dedicated vlog for that as well, documenting my journey of how I progress in the journey of inline skating. But I learned regular roller skating at a very young age with professional trainers. Had a proper training session, indoors and outdoors. And it's been several years since I practiced. So I wanted to pick up the skill again and try and see if I remember anything. But only this time, I was more interested in inline skates because in Oulu, there are these dedicated bike lanes. Although the summer is very short, but I used to see a lot of people do inline skating, rollerblading, and biking using those bike lanes. And those are really well kept lanes. So I was really tempted to give it a shot as well. And that's when I picked it up. So stay tuned on my channel. If you're subscribed to my channel, you'll be notified as soon as that vlog goes live. I'm still in the journey, but just wanted to let you know that that's another thing that I picked up during the lockdown. Number three is I learned a lot about websites. So I've been interested in technology for quite a while. I do robotics. Technology is inherently something that I really love and like to stay updated with. And I didn't quite have a website for the longest of time, but I understand that especially in an era like this with all the pandemic, like everybody's trying to search everybody online. It's all digital now. So I wanted to learn how the website works, how you design it, how you develop it, how do you make it rank so that when people are searching for things, your name pops up or your website pops up. So there are several different things that I did for that. Firstly, I've tried to look for these platforms that are free to build a website, which is where I learned there is this Google Sites. So it's for a very simplistic website, nothing fancy. So you can go to sites.google.com, I think is the URL. You go to that. So you just search for the new version of Google Sites, and it's essentially you upload the images or whatever multimedia content you want to your Google Drive and then just embed it onto the website. Very limited in terms of functionality, in terms of what you could do. But for instance, if you just want to write a bunch of paragraphs and have like text and figures side by side, or very simplistic website temporarily, for example, if you're organizing an event that's a one-time thing, you could go for these kind of things. The challenge here is that it doesn't allow you to put advertisements and stuff because Google, so they say, okay, no, it's our own channel, and you try to generate money and use money from that as well. So it doesn't work that way. So if you are interested, for example, if you want to have a blog or something, first of all, this website is not good for dynamic content, and second of all, if you want to have ads or something running that gets you revenue, this is not the way to do it. But for instance, if you're a research scholar or just someone, like I said, if you want to have a temporary website, you don't care about it ranking or things like that, then by all means go for Google Site, give it a shot. The second platform that I experimented with was Wix. It was quite interesting. They have different payment packages as well, and the cheapest one was something like 4 or 5 euros a month. It's very budget friendly. So if you want to remove the AdWords where it says powered by Wix and those kind of things, and if you want to attach your own domain like mywebsite.com and stuff like that, so you could purchase one of those packages and you get like hosting with you can link your domain and then you can build your website. There are a lot of templates out there as well, so you could start off with a template. The only thing to remember there is migration from one template to another doesn't quite work at all, I would say. It's not that it's just hard, it's just impossible. So if you pick one template, you just have to stick with it, and all the content that you put out there just stays there on that template. So there are like that option, and then I learned there is this thing called content management system, CMS, for which WordPress is a very well-known platform. Most of the bloggers know about it. They do blogging, which allows you to categorize your blogs and kind of present them to people in a more aesthetic manner rather than giving them a wall of text of one blog after another. So the funny thing happened was I like to blog about environment conservation. So I in fact have a blog on circular economy as well, which I hosted on WordPress.com. So it's a free WordPress version by WordPress people. But you don't get to have like many features because if you're using the free version, they put their own advertisements, they dictate what your URL would be like and so on and so forth. But if you want everything under your control, you would need like WordPress.org. You go there, you download all the necessary files, and then you look for a hosting, you upload your website there, and then that becomes yours, so to speak. And so for this, I helped out a few of my friends, and that's how I got exposed to how to build websites, both designing perspective, like how different colors have different impact on the visitors, and how different font combinations have different impact on the reader, readability, legibility, and the user experience overall. And building on from here, I also started looking into this search engine optimization because I was always curious, right? So you go to Google, you type a search query, whatever it is that you're looking for, and a bunch of things pop up like how does Google know that there would be multiple URLs, multiple websites talking about the same thing? And I was always curious, like how does Google know which one to show you first? Is it that more people have liked the post or whatever? Like how does the ranking system work? Because of course, if you're running paid ads, those would be the ones that appear on the top, but I'm only talking about the organic ranking. So that's where I did a deep dive into search engine optimization, how you can help Google rank your websites better, and what are the different ways of ranking, and in like generic terms, what is organic growth. Another hobby that I picked up during the lockdown was cooking more often. There are a few restaurants out here that do takeaways and deliveries, but I'm not big on those restaurants. It doesn't kind of suit my taste buds, so to be honest, like I prefer the food that I cook by myself. So I started experimenting with different recipes, different cuisines from all around the world, kind of liking what I end up cooking by myself. Another hobby that I picked up was I bought myself a Lego Creator Kit. It's a 3-in-1 Lego Creator Kit where you could design 2 kinds of cards and 1 plane. So I kind of create one design, play with it for a while until I get bored. Then I destroy it and I convert another design. So I recently transformed one of the cards into this airplane. Now I'm going to just play with it for a bit until I get bored, and then I'll transform it to yet another design. So it was quite a good investment actually. So it's like 3 designs for the price of 1. So I bought this one. It's a very budget-friendly thing to keep your brain busy. So this is another thing that I've been doing. Oh, and not to forget, during the lockdown, I also learned how to vlog, which is how we are talking right now. So now I have 2 channels that I actively run. So one is this channel where I basically make vlogs, kind of like talking to myself / you via the camera, and documenting my life as I live here, as it's more of my hobbies and just day-to-day affairs. And then there is this other channel which is more of an educational channel where I kind of try to mentor the early stage researchers and also try to educate people about robotics because that's my passion. That's what I do day in, day out. So a lot of people used to ask me these queries that were becoming a bit redundant at some point. So I thought, okay, might as well make a channel and kind of address multiple of these queries at the same time. So these were just a couple of things that I started doing, learning some new hobbies, and trying to stay positively engaged during the pandemic. So everybody is dealing with the pandemic a bit differently. I know a lot of things have been said and done on the media all this time, and it's kind of difficult to stay sane and stay positive. So these are some of the ways I found to positively engage my brain and stay busy. So do comment down below and let me know what are some of the things that you have picked up during the pandemic, and how are you keeping your energies high and your mind positively engaged. I love to learn something from you as well. Maybe there is something that you could teach me via a vlog of yours. So feel free to share any such information or hobbies that you have in the comment section down below, so that any visitor who's viewing this vlog can also learn some new stuff from us. And that was it for this vlog. Just wanted to speak my heart out and keep it short and simple for this one. Nothing fancy, just a casual chit chat. This is one of the kind of vlogs that I haven't tried before, just a casual chit chat kind of vlog. So I just wanted to give it a shot and see how it turns out and how people react to this kind of vlog. Do they like it, or is there a way I can improve the kind of content on my channel? So do feel free to leave your feedback about such kind of vlogs in the comment section down below, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know about my life in general other than the vlogs that I'm making. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying home, and taking care of your loved ones, and hope you are able to have a nice day. That's it from my side. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and show your support. That's the best we can do during these trying times. Alright then, take care and see you in another vlog another day.